morning. We made it to what looks like Ashland, Kansas last night. I completely ran my clock out. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We parked alongside of the road here. Beautiful sight all around us. Slept like a baby. So another day me not editing a video. I was like, all right, you know what? I don't care what time it is. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna edit a video. And what I did was, since I pulled over here on the side of the road, I just left my lights on all night long, and I was like, I'll just start the generator up and that'll keep the battery charger going. But then I tried to start the generator up and it kept shutting off due to low oil. So I have a quart of oil and I'm like, all right, I'll just put some oil in it. And I had to tear the whole truck apart to find my quart of oil. So like an hour and a half later, after messing with all of this, I finally got oil in the generator and got everything started. And I was too tired to edit the video. So, man, I apologize. Oh, man. Anyways, I got to finish strapping this generator down. We found our tarp tape. We've got a small rip here on this tarp. We bought some flex tape at Walmart the other day. And when we undid the tarp so that they could remove one of those things when we did that lumber load, I actually stuck a piece of that tape, that flex tape on there. But it's like it immediately came off, so I don't know what the deal is. Obviously, I should probably clean the tarp. I did take some paper towels and wipe it down, but I don't know if that's enough or what. So I don't know. I'm gonna clean up this mess, and then I'm gonna do a quick pre-trip, and we're gonna try to pound in some miles today. We should get it to my brother's house probably tomorrow, like maybe lunchtime. Man, this is a pretty busy route. And yeah, let's do this. What's going on, fat butts?
I'm waiting for my burger.
We have stopped somewhere in Colorado, and the sun coming through this window is just melting me.
Maybe you need to put a long sleeve on.
Ooh, that might not be a bad idea. I mean, I might be a little hotter, but I won't get
Just roll the window down.
sunburnt and...
You stay. You peed in everything.
Sunburnt, I don't even... What is it, March?
Yeah. You stay. You don't have to go out.
March 6th? Did you just fart, Nicholas?
Oh, maybe she does. She might have to go poop.
Let me go walk this dog. Alright. Outside walking fat butts. Hold on, fat butts. She must have to go or something. So I think we're on the 50 right now. I chose a different path. So when I punched it in the Garmin and when I punched it into the trucker path, they never had the same options. But I think the way that we're going right now is a way that I've taken before. I hope it's a way I've taken before. I think it's a beautiful route if it's the one. It's like you go like 50 and then up, and you get on, is it 70 in Colorado? Right, yeah, I think it's 70 right before you get into Utah. but the way it takes you kind of through the mountains, it's not as steep. Like if you went through Denver and went over 70, it's kind of like a real hard climb and then a real steep decline. This is kind of more gradual, if it's the route that I remember anyways. More gradual, longer, it kind of cuts through the mountains a little bit better. So I'm hoping this is the path that I took, because it's the one, I don't know if you guys have seen the video where I was like, oh, look at the double rainbow. But it was just beautiful. It's a beautiful, hopefully we don't go through there at night. That's another fear of mine. It seems like every time we go through some messed up roads, it's always at nighttime, and it's always hard to see. Do you have to use the bathroom or not? I don't think you do. I think you just wanted to get out and be a jerk. So, anyways, that's what we're doing. I decided to stop and get some lunch. I'm kind of getting burnt out on ham and cheese sandwiches. Oh, actually, let me take that back. Ham sandwiches, because like I have two sections in my fridge or freezer thing in my cooler that we keep in the truck, and anything that you don't want frozen you have to keep in one section. Lolita put the cheese down at the bottom, so like the last 8 sandwiches that I've eaten have not had any cheese on it because the cheese has been frozen. So she actually thought she forgot the cheese at home, and then she was digging through the freezer and found it a solid frozen block. Oh, check it out, we made it. I was worried this wasn't the road. As we was coming up through those mountains, I'm like, man, I don't think this is the way. Man, we went through some crazy steep mountains. But this is the same spot I came by myself probably a year ago. And look at them, they're out there ice fishing. Honestly, it's not as impressive with the snow. I mean, the snow's pretty, but man, I was really worried this wasn't the spot. Yeah, we went through the mountains, and whew, it wasn't easy. There's some steep parts. I think we probably the fastest we went up was like 30 miles an hour. We ran our hazards all the way up and all the way down. So, man, look at that though. Look how thick this snow is. I can't really walk over here. Wow. So pretty. I love Colorado. Oh. All right, I'm gonna bust out my drone for you guys again.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices talking back at me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made. Too many choices making me afraid.
All right, guys, we made it to Montrose, Colorado. We had about 30 minutes left on the clock, something like that. What are we at? Do you know what this is called?
It's an Exxon.
It's an Exxon.
Some travel center.
Yeah, some travel center here in Montrose Travel Center. They've got showers, so I'm excited about that. We get to take a shower. The fuel's expensive though. It's like $3.30 a gallon for diesel here, but there's a racetrack that we can get fuel at that does semi trucks too for $2.88, like half a mile down the road. So probably just stay here tonight and get a shower tonight, and then when we leave in the morning I'll shoot down there and fuel up. $2.88 a gallon. Just think, like, this time just a couple of months ago it was dirt cheap. You know, I mean, a lot of people want to be like, well, it's because Biden, and maybe it is because of Biden. I mean, I know he shut down the Keystone pipeline, but that wasn't finished, so technically we shouldn't be affected by that. I think what happens a lot of time is a lot of people start talking about how fuel prices are going to go up, and then the media starts talking about how fuel prices are going to go up, and you got these fuel companies standing around like, I guess we're going to raise fuel prices now. I mean, plus it's winter time and they use heating oil and stuff like that, so it usually goes up in the winter time anyways. But I could probably look back in my fuel receipts and see what it was this time last year. Lita's cooking us some pork chops. She pulled them out.
Yep.
You pulled them out like a couple days ago, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I pulled them out yesterday, but then when we didn't have enough time, I just threw them back in.
Yeah, what did we end up eating last night?
Ramen.
Ramen. We had ramen last night. All we did was let some water run through our Keurig coffee pot, heat some water up, and we ate some ramen. It was actually pretty good. I don't mind ramen.
Well,
It was the good ramen in the bowl. It wasn't the stuff in like the plastic, which I like the stuff in the plastic too. Just the bowl is more convenient, so.
It's better ramen too.
It's better ramen too?
Yeah.
All right, anyways, I'm going to try to get you guys a video tonight because it's only 7:30. So hopefully I can get something done tonight. All right, I'm going to get off here. See you in the morning.